Okay, get ready for something pretty cringy. Ohayo gozaimasu minasan. Or as we say in American, howdy partners. Uh, Doing some Japanese practice today. We're gonna start with the reviews today. I don't know why that was blue, but we're gonna start with the reviews today. Last time we started with the grammar, but today it's gonna be review. And close my notebook. And let's start. Might need a sip of water before we start, actually. And here, let's put this on G Show so that we're not seeing. I know all those words that he has listed, but you know, just in case. Ani, older brother.
兄は水泳が得意です。
Daibu, very greatly.
だいぶピアノが上手くなりました。
Karate, or empty hand.
空手、彼は空手を習っています。
Muika, 6 days.
6日前に日本に帰ってきました。
Sawaru, touch, feel.
触る、絵に触らないでください。
Different from kanjiru, which is like sense, feel. Yori, okay, yeah, getting into it. Word I don't know.
より、これからより一層努力します。
More further, goddamn. Oh, this one is sweet. Amai, sweet.
甘い、このいちごは甘い。
Eki, train station, railway station.
駅はどこですか？
Kangairu, think, consider.
考える。
Okay.
よく考えてください。
This one, I believe, is sen, line.
線、赤い線を2本引いてください。
Sen and Midori look very similar to me, but we had Midori last time, and I think the little bottom radical is, this one is the Mizu radical, whereas the one for Midori is different slightly. It looks pretty similar still. Tsukeru. Not much. I don't think, no.
つける。電気をつけてください。
It's these like hiragana only words that end up fucking me. Neru, sleep. Go to sleep.
寝る。もう寝よ。
Oh man, I'm tired. Nanatsu, 7 things.
7つ。この子は今年。
Ku or Q9?
く、私は
What was Ku? Sugu, at once, soon.
すぐ行きます。
Dore, what which?
どれ？この中でどれが好きですか？
Kirei, beautiful.
きれい。彼女はとてもきれいだ。
Oishii, tasty, delicious.
おいしい。このケーキはおいしいね。
Just tasty. Hidarite, left hand.
左手。彼女は左手で字を書く。
Yo, like kind way.
よう、彼女は眠いようです。
Yo, like kind way. Hontou ni, really, truly.
本当にあなたが本当に好きです。
Tatsuru, reach, attain.
達する。気温は35度に達した。
Are. Oh, over there.
あれ
That
あれは
over
何です
there.
か？
Fuck, it is different. There's over there and then there's that over there. Tetsudao, help, assist.
手伝う。私が手伝いましょう。
Migite, right hand.
右手。
Yasumi, holiday, rest, absence.
休み。
木曜日は仕事が休みです。
Meeting.
ミーティング。
He, fire. Or is it he? I think it's he.
火。
Yeah.
火を消して。
Hiku, pull, draw.
引く。このドアは引いてください。
Yama, mountain.
山の空気はきれいだ。
Ooh. It's got the Ida kanji. What did this mean? That's not like 1 year. That's not like Toshi Ida or whatever. Is this Jinkan time hour?
時間。
Yeah.
今は時間がありません。
Okay, I just confused myself, I guess. I was sitting here like, God damn, this is one of the new words, isn't it? But wait, no, but we didn't have anything with Toki in it. Data. That's free.
ただ、この温泉
Why
は
did I
ただ
say
です。
data? Tada. I'm being stupid. Oriru. Going down.
降りる。そこの階段を降りてください。
I hate these words. I'm saying good. Fuck that word so much. I hate those words. Oh, hita, not good at.
下手。私は歌が下手だ。
Yoku, often well.
よく答えがわかりましたね。
Kudaru. This one is go away from a central place, I believe.
下る。小さな船が川を下っています。
Good. Kare, he, one's boyfriend.
彼は私の上司です。
Finally not fucking that word up, but Tasu? Isn't this one add? Or add / in addition? Or is it just add?
足す。母は味噌汁に水を足した。
Add supplement. I guess that's kind of the same as in addition. At least that's how I was thinking about it. Aku, become available, vacant.
開く。後ろの席が空いています。
Dame, no good? No, dare, whom?
誰と会ってみたいですか？
That's not what dame looks like. Kiru, to wear? That's not this, is it?
着る。
It is.
今日はスーツを着ています。
Glad I went with that. Hareru, become sunny, clear up.
晴れる。明日は晴れるといいですね。
Fuck, what was... Oh, wait. I'm gonna have a rough time with all the words I've learned recently. Raishu, next week.
来週。続きは来週やりましょう。
Oshieru, teach, tell?
答える。私の質問に答えてください。
Kotaeru. I'm a fucking idiot. See, I remember the word, but I guess I don't remember it when I see it. Hobo, it's like vicinity, side, part?
ほぼ仕
No,
事
it's
が
not. Almost nearly. Okay. Uh, Kyoryoku. Collaboration, cooperation.
協力。このプロジェクトにはみんなの協力が必要です。
Had to remember how to say it. Kyoryoku. Noseru. Place. Leave. Like leave. Leave. Place leave.
乗せる
Place
さ
put
らに
on.
ケーキを乗せました。
I'm gonna say good. Amadi. This one's not much.
あまりこのビールはあまり美味しくありません。
By situation case.
場合、わからない場合は私に聞いてください。
Daigakuse, university student.
大学生。姉は大学生です。
Minami, south.
南。私の家は町の南にあります。
Supotsu sports.
スポーツ。あなたは何かスポーツをしていますか？
Matomeru, gather together, put in order.
まとめる。彼女は荷物をまとめて出て行った。
Ida, interval.
間。雲の間から月が出た。
Takasa, height.
高さ。富士山の高さは3776メートルです。
Yori, more, further.
より、これからより一層努力します。
Kikoeru, hear, be heard.
聞こえる。隣の部屋からテレビの音が聞こえる。
Ashita, tomorrow.
明日。
明日会社を休みます。
Kurai, dark, dreary, shadowy.
暗い。東の空が暗いです。
Kurai. Tsumari. Okay, this is the one that I mixed up with Amari. Oh man, I don't remember.
つまり、
In short, basically, god damn it. Biru building.
ビル。私の会社はあのビルの8階です。
Muku, turn face.
向く。こっちを向いてください。
Tsukeru, switch on.
つける。電気をつけてください。
Tsukeru. Kini iru, like, be pleased with.
気に入る。新しい靴がとても気に入りました。
Saidai, biggest, largest.
最大。これは世界最大の船です。
Kita, north.
北。ロシアは日本の北にあります。
Katsute, in short, basically, or am I mixing that up with Sumari? Was that what that was?
かつて。かつて。
Once formerly. Yep, I mixed that up with Sumari. Kogo, after this, in the future.
今後。今後ともよろしくお願いします。
Did I say Kogo? I think I did. Kongo. Kongo. Akirui, bright, cheerful.
明るい。彼女は
Akarui. The Aki was for the clear, obvious. Sakunen. Year before last? Sakunen?
半年日本に来て
Hantoshi. Damn it. Ade, that over there.
あれあれ
Hajime. Beginning.
はじめはうまくできませんでした。
Yahadi. Wait, is this one in addition? In short, in addition?
やはり
Uh,
彼は
nope,
や
as expected. Okay, it was Sumadi. This one is day before last, but I don't remember what it is.
おととい彼から電話がありました。
Ototoi. Kono aida. Man, these time words are fucking rough this time. I don't
こ
know.
の間
The other day recently. Muko, the other side, other party, opponent.
向こう友達は向こうにいます。
Nenkan, period of 1 year.
年間5万人がここを訪れます。
Hajimete begins start, right?
初めて
I don't know, for the
東京
first time. Hoko, direction, course.
方向あの人たちは皆同じ方向を見ている。
Oh, Ningen, human being, people.
人間の心は複雑です。
Ototoshi. Year before last. I only got that because of Ototoi.
おととし初めて京都へ旅行しました。
Nochi after, later, like,
後
after
後に彼は
afterwards.
総理大臣になりました。
I'm gonna say good on that one. Ushi, cow.
牛が草を食べています。
Naze, why, for what reason?
なぜ来なかったの？
Nishi, west.
西太陽は西に沈みます。
Oh, this is day after tomorrow. Damn.
あさっては休日です。
Asate. Oh, Akiraka, clear, obvious, or obviously.
明らかに彼が悪い。
Mukao, face.
向かう今会社に向かっています。
Yeah, sorry, not the like turn face. I couldn't think of confront for some reason, or like away, but it wasn't the previous front. Hanbun, half.
半分お菓子を友達に半分は
Hakiri, obvious, or clearly.
はっきり今日は山がはっきり見える。
Hakiri. Mochiron, of course, no doubt.
もちろん一緒に行きます。
Doesn't this one like Aku open?
開く
Yeah.
電車のドアが開きました。
Another sip of water. Kotaeru, answer, reply.
答える
hobo, almost hardly.
ほぼ仕事がほぼ終わりました。
I don't know why I said hardly. Higashi, isishu.
東の空が暗いです。
Saigo, last, final.
最初
Nope.
5ページ
Saisho, first outset. God damn. I'm very bad today, actually. I did not learn these words very well yesterday. Oh, Sakunen. Next year.
昨年
Last year. God fucking damn it. I'm a retard. I'm an idiot. This one is Saigo. Last, final.
最後今日が
Okay, so not a very good showing on my part today. Much worse than the last time we did 2 days of 40 words. I'll try to do it again next weekend, but we should be dealing with words that I have not ever encountered. If we do 40 words, that might be rather disastrous. Sono mama.
そのままお待ちください。
Like that, unchanged. Sono mama. Like that, unchanged. Sono mama. Like that, unchanged. Sono mama. Like that, unchanged. Hanski?
半月前に日本に来ました。
Half a month. Hanski, half a month. Hannichi, half a day.
半日今日は半日だけ仕事だ。
Every morning, but I don't know. Mayasa?
毎朝、
Okay.
私は毎朝ジョギングをします。
Mayasa. Every morning. It's like that Sugar Ray song. Mayasa. Sono mama. Like that, unchanged.
そのままお待ちください。
Like that, unchanged. Sono mama. Like that, unchanged. Sono mama. Like that, unchanged. Tsumari. In short, basically.
つまり、あなたは何も知らない。
Maitsuki. Half a month.
半月前に日本に来ました。
Hannichi, half a day.
半日今日は半日だけ仕事だ。
Katsute. Once, formerly.
かつて
Katsute once formerly.
私が学生だった頃のことです。
Katsute once formerly. Katsute once formerly. Kongo. After this, afterwards.
今後と
Or
も
after this in the
よろしくお願
future.
いします。
Just nochi is afterwards. Akarui. Bright, cheerful.
明るい彼女は明るい性格です。
Akarui. Mayasa every morning.
毎朝
Konasa this morning.
今朝 今朝から頭が痛い
Kesa this morning. Kesa this morning. Kesa this morning. Kesa this morning. Hantoshi, half a year.
半年に
Yahari. Uh,
やはり彼はやはり遅刻しました
as expected, also still. As expected, also still. Yahari, as expected, also still. Fuck. Moshi.
もし雨が降ったら行きません
If in case of. Moshi, if in case of. Ototoi. The other day before last.
おととい
Kono Aida, the other day recently.
この間彼女に会った
Kesa, this morning.
今朝から頭が痛い
Hirusumi or something?
昼休みに公園に行った
Hiruyasumi. Noon, recess, lunch break. Hiruyasumi. Hajimete for the first time.
初めて東京に
Moshi, in case.
もし雨が降ったら行きません
If in case of.
昼前に会議があった
Hirumai. Hirumai in the morning before noon. Hirumai. Asate, day after tomorrow. Asate.
あさっては休日です
Hiruyasumi. Lunch break. Like noon break.
昼休みに
Hiru Aida.
昼間は仕事で忙しいです
Hiruma. Daytime day. Hiruma daytime day. Hiruma daytime day. Hirumai in the morning. Morning break?
昼前
Oh, no.
昼前に会議があった。
In the morning before noon. Doesn't mean it had nothing to do with break. I don't know why I know why I thought that, but that's not what it means. In the morning before noon. Maiban every evening.
毎晩、姉は毎晩日記を書いています。
Interesting. Taking off my socks for a second. Turn on my heater. It's getting a little cold, but I don't want my feet to be in socks all the time. My bind. Let me write that down. My bond every evening. My bond every evening. Saisho. First. Outset.
最初、5ページの最初を見てください。
Sakunen last year,
昨年は地震が多い年でした。
which is related to Kyonen, which also means last year. Hiruma, daytime, in the day.
昼間
Their
昼間
day.
は仕事で忙しいです。
Sumori,
つもり、明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。
intention, purpose. Sumori, intention, purpose. This is probably this night, tonight, but I don't know
今夜、
how.
今夜は月がとても綺麗です。
Konya. Konya. Tonight, this evening. Konya, tonight, this evening. Maiban, every evening.
毎晩、姉は毎晩日記を書いて、
Last night.
ゆうべ流れ星を見ました。
Yube last night. Last night, last evening. Yube. Yube, last night, last evening. Fuck. These hiragana only words are really fucking me.
つもり、明日から
Intention,
タバ
purpose. Sumori, intention, purpose. Middle of the night, don't know
夜
what it
夜中に電話がありました。
Yonaka, Yonaka, Yonaka. Yonaka. Midnight, dead of night. Yonaka. Konya, tonight, this evening.
今夜は月がとても綺麗です。
More water. Water. I need water. Konya, tonight, this evening. These hiragana words. Sono mama. if.
そのまま
Nope, like
そのま
that
ま
unchanged. Mother of fucking god. Sono mama, like that unchanged. Moshi, if, in case of. Sumori, intention, purpose. Fucking just remember him. Hanski, half a month.
半月
Hannichi, half a day.
半日
Yube, last night, last evening.
ゆうべ流れ星を見ました
Yube. Sumori, intention,
つ
purpose.
もり明日からタバコをやめる
Kesa, no. Mayasa. Every morning.
毎朝
Yonaka, midnight, middle of the night.
夜中に電話が
As expected, still.
やはり彼はやはり遅刻しました
Sono mama. It's like there's a block in my mind for what these mean. It's like unchanged, right? There's another word, but I know one of them is unchanged.
そのまま
Like
そのま
that.
まお待ちください
Like that, unchanged. Okay.
夕方そちらに着きます
You gotta. Evening. You got the evening. You got the evening. Sumori. Intention, purpose.
つもり明日からタバコをや
Kesa, this morning.
今朝
Yatto.
やっと
At
やっと
last,
仕事が終わり
finally.
ました
I should make a deck just for these hiragana only words. That might be an idea. At last, finally, yatto. Sono mama. Like that, unchanged.
そのまま昼食に寿司を食べました
Chushoku lunch. Chushoku. I never eat chushoku because I'm not awake at that time of day. Chushoku. Moshi, if, in case of.
もし雨が降ったら
It's like you got the evening.
夕方そちらに着きます
You got that. Another hiragana word I just don't fucking recognize.
やっと
At
仕
last,
事が終わりました
yatto, at last, finally, yatto, at last, finally. Hiru yasumi, noon break, lunch break.
昼休みに公園に行った
You take your hiru yasumi for your chushoku. Tea or chushoku. And this one is breakfast, obviously. I don't know how to say it.
朝食に納豆を食べました
Oh yeah, that's not gonna get confusing. Chushoku and choshoku. I like it, thank you. Shoku. Breakfast. Shoku breakfast. Shoku lunch.
昼食
Hiruma daytime.
昼前
No.
昼前に会議があった
In the morning before noon. Hirumai. Ah,
やっと
yatto at last finally. Fucking Christ. Yushoku maybe? Dinner?
夕食
Yeah.
夕食は7時です
Yushoku supper. Choshoku breakfast.
朝食夕飯夕飯は寿司でした
Yuhan. Yuhan, evening meal, supper. This one is Hiruma, daytime.
昼間
Hirumai, Hirumai, in the morning before noon.
昼前昼
Hirumai.
At 仕事が終わりました
finally, you fucking idiot. How hard is it to remember? Yushoku supper.
夕食
Maiban every evening.
毎晩
Yuhan, evening meal supper.
夕飯
Hirumai, my, yeah. Hirumai, May. Hirumai, yeah. Hirumai. In the morning before noon.
昼前昼前に会議があった
Yatto, at last, finally.
やっとやっ
Konya. Tonight, this evening.
今夜は月がと
Yatto, at last, finally.
やっと仕事が終わりました
Yube? Last night?
ゆうべ流れ星を見
Yonaka? Midnight in the middle of the night?
夜中
Tsumori? Purpose?
つもり
Intention?
明日からタバコをやめるつもり
Sonomama? Like that, unchanged.
そのままお
Yugata, what did it mean?
夕方
Oh, just
夕方
evening,
そちら
just straight up evening. Okay, wonderful. Jeez Louise. Well, 580 words. That's about where my mind starts turning to fucking mush. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys sit here for a couple minutes without me. You know, no one watches this shit anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I'm even here or not. Enjoy the silence. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about the 3 minutes or so, I guess, of silence. I'm not really that sorry, but anyway, let's see if we have any words we can do. Chushoku, lunch.
昼食
Yugata, evening.
夕方
Choshoku, breakfast.
朝食
Yugata, evening.
夕方
Yushoku, supper.
夕食
Yuhan, supper, evening meal.
夕飯は
Hirumai, before noon, in the morning.
昼前
Yatto, at last, finally.
やっと
Alright, one word left. The various uses of you. In the previous lesson, we learned how to quote a relative clause by encasing it with to. This allowed us to talk about things that people have said, heard, thought, and more. We also took a look at some examples sentences that use to and you to describe how to say something in Japanese and even what to call oneself. In this section, we will learn that with to, we can use iu in a similar fashion to define, describe, and generally just talk about the thing itself. We'll also see how to do the same thing with the casual te version we first learned about in the last lesson. Using iu to define. In the last lesson, we briefly looked at how to introduce ourselves by using to and iu. For instance, we had the following example, which Alice used to introduce herself. Watashi wa arisu to iimasu. This sentence pattern is probably one of the first things beginner Japanese students learn in the classroom. In this case, the verb iu doesn't mean that somebody actually said something. Rather, Alice is saying that people in general say Alice when referring to her. While using kanji for iu is perfectly acceptable, in this case, since nothing is actually being said, using hiragana is also common. This idea of describing what a person is known or referred to as can also be extended to objects and places. We can essentially define and identify anything we want by using toyu. In this manner, as you can imagine, this is particularly useful for us because it allows us to ask what things are called in Japanese, and for the definition of words we don't know yet. Kore wa nan to iu sakana desu ka? Kono sakana wa tai to iimasu? Rumine to iu depato wa doko ni aru ka shite imasu ka? Do you know where the department store called Lumine is? Tomodachi wa I assume that's meaning eigo. Oh, that's English. Tomodachi wa eigo de friend to iu imi desu. Using iu to describe anything. Oh wait, hold on. Before we do that, watashi wa noa to iimasu. Watashi wa noa to iimasu. We learned how to use the toyu to describe what something is known or referred to as. However, we can take this idea even further by attaching two relative clauses. At this point, iu is so abstract that it doesn't even really have a meaning. When a relative clause is encapsulated with to, you must have a verb to go along with it, and iu is simply being used as a generic verb to enable us to talk about any relative clause. This allows us to describe and explain just about anything, ranging from a single word to complete sentences. As you can imagine, this construction is quite useful and employed quite often in Japanese. Honto. Oh wait. Nihonjin wa osake ni yowai toiu no wa honto. Is it true? Ributo toiu no wa pasokon o. Wow, fuck. Long sentences there. We can abstract it even further by replacing the relative clause with a generic way of doing something. In this case, we use ko, so, and do, which when combined with iu means this way, that way, far away in an abstract sense, and what way, respectively. Anta wa itsumo ko iu toki ni, I should know this one, but kurun dakara komarun dayo. So you hitoto ishoni. Is that one again? Oh, shigoto suru no wa. Oh, that's kirada yone. Anybody would dislike doing work together with that type of person, huh? You hitoto. Oh, kekkon de deki tada. Fuck. Not doing a very good job of speaking. What do you mean you're not going to college? Daigaku ni ikanai te doiu imi nano? Rephrasing and making conclusions with toiu. We can attach the question marker ka to toiu in order to add a questioning element. This construction is used when you want to rephrase or redefine something such as the following dialogue. Oh, I'm tired. Miki-chan wa anta no kanojo desho? Kanojo toiu ka tomodachi toiu ka nan toiu ka is it toiuka or toiuka? This construction is used all the time, particularly in casual conversations. It can be used to correct something, come to a different conclusion, or even as an interjection. Osake wa tsuki toiu ka naito ikite kenai. Yeah, ikite kenai. Tabun toiu ga mo kaeranai to name deskedo. Rather than using ka to rephrase a conclusion, we can also simply use koto to sum up something without rephrasing it. Miki-chan ga yosuke to wakaretan datte toいうことはMiki-chan wa今彼が彼氏がいないということそういうことかでんte or te for toiu. As mentioned in the previous lesson, te is very often used in casual slang in place of to because it allows us to leave out the rest of the sentence and assume context or just plain assumption will take care of the rest. We already saw that we can use te to replace toiu as well. However, since we just learned how to use toiu to do much more than just simply say something, there is a limit to how much you can leave out. In any case, te will allow us to leave out not only you, but also any accompanying particles, as you can see in the following examples. Rainen ryugaku suru toiu no wa tomoko no koto. Yeah. 来年留学するって友子のこと。だって is also another phrase that leaves out just about everything. By convention, it is used to express disagreement, or dissatisfaction, usually to whine, complain, or to make an excuse, but you can't tell what it means just from looking at it. It is an abbreviation of something along the lines of towaitemo, meaning even if that was the case, shinai to dame dayo, datte jikan ga nai kara dekinai yo. 行かなくてもいいよ。だってみんな行くて私も行かないと。But even so, everybody said they're going, I have to go too. In some cases, the small tsu is left out and just te is used instead of te. This is done, as is usually the case for slang, to make in order to make things easier to say. In general, this is when there's nothing before the te, or when the sound that comes before the te doesn't require the explicit separation that the small tsu gives us in order to be understood. Te koto wa Miki-chan wa ima kareshi ga nai te koto. Teiu ka mo kaeranai to dame desu kedo. Since slang tends to be used in whichever way the person feels like, there are no definite rules defining whether you should use te or te. However, te is generally not used to express what people have actually said or heard, which is why it wasn't covered in the last lesson. Miki-chan ga ashita konai te instead of Miki-chan ga ashita konai te. Not konaite, konate. Saying you instead of you. Because the to-you construction is used so often, there are a lot of different variations in slang based on it. While I do not plan on covering them all of them here, you can check out casual patterns in slang in the miscellaneous section for yet even more slang derived from to-you. The last thing I'm going to briefly mention here is the use of you instead of you. In conversations, it is quite normal to say you instead of you. You is easier to say because it's simply one letter with a long vowel sound instead of two different vowel sounds for you. Teiu ka mo kaeranai to dame desu kedo. So you koto janai te. Well, okay. That seems like a pretty important construction, I guess. Let's go to the slangs thing. I don't know where that is, actually. Is that in here? I don't think so. Is it in this? Yeah, maybe in this section. It doesn't seem like it. Okay, well, whatever. I was gonna look up this that he said, but I'm not gonna just wander around his website looking for it. Not right now. So that was today's little bit of Japanese. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.